Want to be a topper in MBA entrance exams? Join BYJU'S Exam Prep, CAT and MBA YouTube channel and watch serial 99 percentilers teaching you the tips and tricks.
Hi guys, a very good afternoon to one and all. Once again, welcome to a session from BYJU'S Exam Prep. We're going to talk about the topics which come up in MAHCET. That's basically the series that we're doing at 1 p.m. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic called letter rearrangement. Now, this topic comes, there are 3 or 4 model of questions that come in, and this particular topic is not just important for MAHCET, it also comes in other exams like SNAP or NMAT. It's a simple logical ability topic. It does not require too much of thinking, but yes, it requires a little bit of knowledge on English and a little bit of focus and correctly writing letters. Now, when I say why do you need focus, why do you need to write the letters correctly, you will see based on the questions that there is a very high chance of you making errors, very high chance of you making mistakes. Okay, so we have about 14-15 questions as samples here. So the entire session is going to be practice for you. But we will start with the first type of question where you will be required to have a little bit of vocabulary knowledge, a little bit of knowledge on words. Okay, so this is a very typical type of question that comes in from this letter rearrangement. So here is a question coming your way. So I'm going to move on. I hope you guys have your pen and papers on the side. So this is the first question coming your way. You can take a look at this question and I'll give you about 60 seconds to go through this and give me an answer. Your time starts now. Krishna, Tanvi, Prashant, Abhilasha, Yash and Vijay, a very good afternoon to all of you. Can you reduce my size even a little bit more? Yeah, a bit more. I need more space. That should be good. Thank you. All right, so here the question, this model of question in letter rearrangement, typically they'll give you one word like this and they will pick few letters out of this. So, I mean, you can ask me, why are they giving this word? Why can't they just say, 4 letters and ask you to find the number of words that can be formed using the 4 letters? They can do that, which is typically what you get in a WhatsApp puzzle or something like that. But yes, they give you this word because they want you to count this correctly. One of the traps that students fall into is to, not trap actually, one of the faults or one of the commonly made errors is counting goes wrong. On all the things, counting goes wrong. So look at it. What do we need to pick? We need to pick second. Second is O, fourth is R, fifth is T, and seventh is S. So these are the 4 letters that have been given to us. Our job is to find out what are the words that can be formed using all of these 4 letters without repetition. Now, if there is only one word formed, then we want the 3rd letter of that word. If there are no words that can be formed, we will give the answer as N. If you have more than one word, then obviously the 3rd letter could change, so there cannot be a single answer. That is why they said if there are more than 2 words formed, or rather more than one word which is being formed, you cannot give one answer because there will be third letter will be two different letters, hence mark the answer as M. That is the logic behind this question. So here, if you are a little bit quick in jumbling up things or unscrambling things rather, you will see that there are two words that can be formed. All of you got one word which is sort, S-O-R-T. Sorting basically is putting things together, grouping things together, like things together. All of you got this, but there is one more word which you guys did not think of. In fact, none of you got the correct answer for this. This is not the only word. From sort, there is one more word that can be formed, which is rots, R-O-T-S. What is R-O-T-S? Rot, R-O-T. R-O-T, rotting. Rotting means something getting spoiled. Your vegetables get rotten. Your, if you are non-vegetarian, if you keep it for a long time, over a couple of 2-3 days, your non-veg will start getting rotten. Rotten is something which is getting, naturally spoiled. So rot is the phenomena of that particular thing happening. So you have decay. Yes, rots is decay. So you have sort and rots. You can see the third letter is T and R. So you can't mark one of the correct answers. Therefore, the answer will be M, that is D. So the idea behind this question is not just to get one word. If you get one word, it is not sufficient. Because if it is only one word, then only the third letter or second letter will be useful. But if it is more than one word, then your answer option will change. So you cannot stop by finding one word. That is the crux of this kind of a question. Right? So I hope you guys understood this. Many of you got sort, which is very easy, and you marked the answer as R, which is basically option A. This is incorrect. That's the trap. And you can see the first option itself is R. Traps are always given like that. Usually when they form a trap, it is made sure that the first option is the trap. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the next question now. Same idea, 60 seconds, your time starts now. Rhythm, you thought of rots. Thinking is not enough. You have to act on your thinking also. Just joking, but good if you're able to think. Hopefully next time you'll get it right. Can you get me some water? I forgot. Alright, so time is up. So what are the letters that we are looking at? First letter is E, then we have fourth letter is R, then fifth letter is G, seventh letter is T, and eighth letter is I. So we are to form a word using these 5 letters. Now E, R, G, T, I, there is only one possibility, and that possibility is tiger. This is the only word that you can form. Therefore, you will be able to find the fourth letter perfectly. The fourth letter is E. Okay, so the fourth letter is E. Therefore, the correct answer is option D. D for Delhi. Okay, so guys, please be careful about the options you are writing. Mansi, Rishabh, you have to write the correct option. E is not correct. I mean, I understand because there is no option E, there is no problem. But imagine if I have option A and B, and your correct answer is value B. If you forget and mark option B, that is wrong, because value B means it should go to option A. So you should write the correct option. Okay? Rigid. What is rigid? What does it mean, Abhilash? Abhilasha? Is there a meaning to rigid? I'm not sure. Probably we can think about it. Legit is the word, yes, legit is correct. Regit is not, I don't know if it is a word, to be honest. At least I couldn't think of it. So you can just check it out right now, let me know in the next, by the time we solve the next question. But right now let's move on. Okay, once again, similar idea, 60 seconds, your time starts now. Okay, so that's the 60 seconds up. So let's take a look at what is happening here. We have streamlining. We want the second is T, the fourth letter is E, fifth is A, and seventh is L. So TEAL itself is a word. Now I'm quite happy that many of you know the meaning of the word teal. TEAL is apparently a color. Now I only know typical 3-4 colors. I never knew that teal existed till I solved this question. Okay, but again, even if you do not know teal, there is no problem. There are two more words you can get. One is late, LATE, and one is tail, TALE. So you will have more than two or more than two words. So even if you do not get the meaning of teal, it does not really matter, because 2 words here, 3 words, whatever it is, it's all the same. So the thing is, you cannot get a second letter because it's more than one word. If you have more than one such word, form Z as the answer. Therefore, the answer option is A. Z is the value, therefore option is A. Okay, clear? Okay, from here onwards, one request, my friends, please put question 4 and then option like this. Option whatever, A, B, C, D. Okay, so please maintain this structure going forward, because there are too many things that are coming. Right. Okay, Abhilasha, what you have copy pasted is derived from slurring the words ridiculous and legit together. So now the thing is that a word or is it a slang? In these questions, slang words are not used, are not to be. See, when you're talking about usage, in a day-to-day usage, a lot of slang words will be used. We mix up, mash up things and we use it. But when it comes to logical questions or English-based questions, slang words are typically not counted. Okay? Yeah, slang words are not to be counted. Is that clear? Okay, here's another question. 60 seconds, time starts now. Rhythm, please follow the proper structure that I asked you to follow. Very good, Tanvi. Okay, so that's your time. So let's take a look at what is happening here. We have the word criminal. We want the second, the fifth, and the last, eighth. So you have RIL. So you want to find words using these three letters. Now RIL, if you try to look at all the possibilities, RIL, RLI, similarly LRI, LIR, and ILR and IRL. None of these, there can be only 6 possibilities. You don't have an English meaningful word. You can see you have written everything down. It's only a 3-letter word. You can write down everything and nothing makes sense. Therefore, the answer, no such word can be formed. Hence, one such word. If no such word can be formed, ampersand. So the answer is option A. Ampersand is your answer. Option A. Right? So these 4 questions come under one pattern. These 4 questions come under one pattern of your letter rearrangement. So this you got a practice of 4 questions. Now let's look at another pattern under letter rearrangement only, but it is not about forming of words now. It's slightly different. You'll probably get you'll probably get lost in this kind of second pattern of questions in terms of counting. So here's the question that comes in. Here is the question over here. Read the question carefully, and I will not say anything. I will not explain anything right now. Let me, let you guys first solve this. Then I'll explain the structure of this. Okay. So here's the question. Let me give you 90 seconds this time. This will take a little bit of time, these kind of questions. So 90 seconds for you. Your time starts now. Krishna, follow the structure. Mamta, please follow the correct structure. Swagat, please follow the correct structure of answering. Okay, so let's first understand this model. So this is a completely different model. Okay, so what happens in this? What are they saying? So they are giving us a word called transparent. So let me write this down. Transparent. Transparent. Now what they are saying is, pick up the pairs of letters. Pick up the pairs of letters such that the number of letters between them in this word is same as the number of letters between them in the English alphabets. For example, if you look at N and P, there is one letter between them, right? Now compare that with the normal natural way in which N and P are there. If you're looking at ABCD, the continuation, so L, M, N, O and P. So between N and P there is one letter. So what they're saying is, when such a thing is matching, N and P naturally have only one letter between them. Here also, if there is only one letter between them, then that should be counted. Then only that should be counted. That is the logic here. So you have to pick up the the letters where the number of letters between them is same as the number of letters between them in the alphabetical order A, B, C, D. Those pairs have to be counted. Now that will take time, but thankfully there is I will not say shortcut, but there is a nice way of doing it very, very quickly. One way of looking at this is, what I'll do is, let's start looking at this. Where are we? Yes. So if you're looking at T, now if you're going from T to the right, if let's say T and R is a pair, which means there is nothing between them. What does it mean? It means in the alphabets also T should be followed by R. So start with T. So P, Q, R, S, T, then you have U. So R, S, T. So T, after T comes U. But this is R. Not going to help you. Then after this, go to A. T and A. Obviously T and A are not next to each other. So instead of checking each one of them, what I will say is, when you're starting with T, start with T and write down T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D. Anything is matching, that will be a pair. Anything which is matching, that will be a pair. Start from T, go forward. Nothing is matching, T does not give you any pairs. Now, let's start with R. If you're starting with R, go backwards also, because you're looking at both forward and backward. T only forward because T is the first one. But if you're looking at R, R, S. If you're looking at R here, R will be written R, but that's okay. Then the next one, if you're going right from S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A. Are any two pairs matching exactly? It should match exactly. None of them are matching, then R also does not have. So if you're looking at R, is R matching anywhere? No, R is not matching anywhere. Right? So R also will not give you any answer. In fact, P and N. Yeah, so this R will not give you any answer. So let's move on to the next one. Start from A. So A, write B and C when you're going left side. Similarly, write B and C going right side. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. You can see that this A also does not have any matching pairs. So like this, you can quickly write down for each letter. Anywhere there the actual ones and this is matching, that will be called as a pair. So I'll give you an example. If you write for this N, the N is here, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Similarly, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. If you notice, R and R are matching, which means N and R is a pair. If you want to check, look at it. N, O, P, Q, R. So between N and R, there are 3 letters. If you go here, 1, 2, 3, then comes your R. So between N and R, also there are 3 letters. So this checking will become, it will become mindless. You don't have to apply too much of brain if you follow this approach. Straight away, you take an alphabet, fill left side and right side with the consecutive letters. Any letters are matching, that's a pair. Otherwise, it is not a pair. I'll take one more. Place value of all of them, Vicky, it's the same thing. But again, writing the place value of all of them, you'll have to look at the differences. Then you have to look at individual differences. You have to make sure that there is no calculation error in your subtraction, because you're going to do multiple differences, right? So that's also fine. You can do that. You can write the place value and look at the differences. This approach I'm giving you because here I'm sure none of you can make a mistake in writing alphabets consecutively. But yes, quick subtractions, you might end up making a mistake here and there. That's the reason why I'm not taking that approach, right, Vicky? But yes, you are right. That approach is also fine. Similarly, if you're looking at, so N will have N and P. So if you're looking at P, P and P are matching. So NR, NP, there are 2 pairs right now. Then if you're looking at, is there anything else? No. So for this N, nothing else. Similarly, if you write for this N, I'm writing for this N now, N, O. So N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. So if you check what is matching here, S, yes, S and S is matching. So you can see that this S and this S are matching, which means N and S is another pair. N and S is another pair. And the last pair will be coming to you when you're writing for P. So if you're writing for P, P, Q, R, S, T, U. So you can see R and R. R and R are matching, so P and R is another pair. So totally you will be getting 4 pairs. You will be getting a total of 4 pairs. So 4 pairs is option D. Okay, 4 pairs is option D. Clear? Now, some of you might be confused about what Vicky is saying over here in the chat. I will also explain the process for what Vicky is saying. So if you what he's saying is, look at transparent, TRANSPARENT. So if you're looking at writing the place value, so EJOTY, if you remember this in some of the classes that I've taken, quick way of remembering all the alphabets is remember only these 5, EJOTY. This is 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. So T is 20, RST, so this should be 18, R should be 18, A is 1, N, L, M, N, O. So O, if it is 20, O is 15, then N should be 14. Then your ST, so S should be 19. Then P, L, M, N, O, then comes your P. So if O is 15, P is 16, then A is 1, R is 18 again, E is 5, N is 14, and T is 20. So what he is saying is, look at the differences. T and R, the difference in the place value is 18 and 20 is 2. But they are consecutive next to each other. So what he is saying is, X minus Y, whatever is the difference, there should be those many letters between them. For example, if you look at N and P, so if you're looking at this N and this P, 14, 15, 16, the difference basically is 15, that number 15 is missing in between them. So there should be one alphabet between them. There should be one alphabet between them. Similarly, if you're looking at N and R, so this N and this R, so 15, 16, 17, three numbers are missing. 15, 16, 17, three numbers are missing. And you can see that there are three alphabets between them. But then this has to be checked for all possible pairs. So that's another way of doing it, by place values. Fine, fine guys. So both ways are possible. You figure out whichever is easier for you. I have given you two approaches. You guys can figure out whichever approach is correct. Right now the answer is option D. But one thing you need to understand about this model of question is it will take time, and secondly, you can end up making an error. You may end up making an error unless you follow. So subtraction could be a possibility, but in the approach that I mentioned, when you're writing everything blindly, it will take a little bit more time, but usually you don't end up making a mistake. You don't end up making a mistake. Usually you don't. Because nobody makes mistakes in writing ABCD in the correct order, right? So yeah, the chances of getting correct will be higher there. Even then, the time consumption is high. So please be careful about these kind of questions. They are not difficult, but they are, kind of tricky. You can end up in it's not even a trap, in your own mistake. You can commit mistakes, but the most important part is it is time consuming. So plan these kind of questions if they are coming in your exam correctly. You should do this after picking up all the easy questions. This is definitely not the first question to do. But if there are easy questions before this, simple logic questions, finish them. But these are scoring. This will definitely give you an answer. Okay, so you should go for them, but not in the first round. Probably in the second round of solving of questions. Yeah, under pressure and time. So Vicky, if there are so many easy questions, you can definitely skip these questions because there are others which are easy. And here I told you, there is a very high chance of you committing mistakes. Some of you would have got only 3, some of you got only 2. All that can happen. Okay, let's look at one more for practice. Here is the question. Again, I'll give you 90 seconds. Your time starts now. Okay, so that's about 90 seconds, and I see that all of you have given the correct answer, and also all of you have followed the instructions that I've given. Your answer structure is correct. Thank you guys, making my job easy. Well, let's again go by the approach that I mentioned, VERIFIED. Okay, so now we are supposed to check very quickly. If you start with, let me change the color so that you guys can follow this. V, if I start for V, WXYZABC. So here nothing. If you're looking at E, then DEFGHIJKL, nothing. Then if you're looking at R, STSTUVW, nothing. If you're looking at this I, JKL, JKLM, again I, is anything matching? Nothing is matching. Then if you're looking at this F, EFGHIJGHI, nothing again. Similarly I, JKLMN, JK, nothing. And if you're looking at E, FGHIJK and EF, EFGHI. Okay, so this I and this I are matching. And then of course ED. Okay, so if here you are saying E is not matching, let's go to D. If you're going to D, DE. So you can see that this E and E are matching. So you are getting two of them. In fact, if you continue D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, nothing else will match. So you can see that I, E and EI and ED are the things which are matching. If you notice, if you do this very quickly, you can do this in 60 seconds, to be honest. If you are very quick in writing the alphabets, you can finish in 60 seconds. Even if you're a little bit slow, you can finish this in 90 seconds. If you are, quick in writing the alphabets. Even if you're slow, you can still finish in 1.5 minutes, which is okay in my opinion. Okay, so you will get the answer as option C, which is 2. Clear? So again, as I said, you should know the question. Knowing is not enough. You should also decide whether you want to do this or not. It all depends on how many questions are there, what time you have, and are the questions left out easy or difficult compared to what you have. Okay, let's do one more question, but there's a different idea here. Please, take a look at this. Note down what instructions. I'll take you to the question next. Okay, I'll give you 45 seconds to read. The I matched is wrong. How is it wrong? Okay, E, F, G, H, I. Acha, E and I is wrong. So, okay, this G, H, I, J, E, F. Okay, this is the correct one. E, F, G, H, I. This I is matching. Yes, you are right. Thanks for that, Rhythm. It's the wrong E that I got. So this E and these two E and I are matching, and these two E and D are matching. Okay, so I hope you got it right. Is that fine, Vicky? Rhythm? Yes, there's a small error. I have corrected myself. Okay, so this is a question. 45 seconds. Read and note it down. There also tells me that Rhythm, Vicky, you guys are following and not just brainlessly following. You're also applying your brain. Others, you should correct when there are errors. It does happen once in a while. We do end up making an error, but yes, it feels good when somebody corrects, because it means you guys are following. Okay, right, let's go ahead. Alright, so this instruction is done. So what do you have? You have PUN, SAD, CRY, FOE and STY. Each of the words is rearranged in the alphabetical order. So alphabetical order, you will get NPU, then you get ADS, then you have CRY will be CRY, then you'll have EFO, STY. Okay, this is what you have. Now let's go and look at the question. This is a question. I'll give you 60 seconds to solve this question. Okay, so that's about 1 minute. So let's go back. What are they saying? The 5 letters or the 5 words are arranged alphabetically. Then you are picking the first letter. You're only picking the first letter of each word. So this is the alphabetical order. You are picking up only the first letters. So these are the first letters, NACES. Okay. Now, what are they saying? After picking this up, if more than one word can be formed, then X is the answer. And if no such word can be formed, then W is the answer. Or else you want to find first letter of that word is your answer. Otherwise, if you can rearrange them, it is the first letter of the word is your answer. Now, what could be a word using NACES? Anyone? Let me see the words first. So, Vicky says B, option B. I think option B means W. Where is W coming in this at all? W is no such word can be formed. Okay. So, all those who are saying B, you are saying that no word can be formed. Shravya says D. D is C. What is C? C means, okay, you're saying the first word starts with C. Could be possible. Let us see, is there any other answer? Some of you are saying B, some of you are saying D. Nobody else? Okay, so guys, there is one word that can be formed and the word is CANES, canes. Now, what is a cane? A walking stick. A single walking stick is called as a cane. Plural of walking sticks is canes. So CANES is a right word. Therefore, the first letter of this correct word is C. Okay. Hence, the correct answer is option D. Clear? So, I think I've got only 1 or 2 correct answers here. Shravya, that's very good. Vicky, yes, sometimes it will be a bouncer. Hota hai ye kabhi kabhi. You have to just take it in your stride. But again, that is a particular reason why the question was given. So there are too many things. First rearrange, then pick the first letters, then form the word. Again, all these are tricky questions. They are not difficult ones. These are all tricky questions. So you have to be careful, mindful before picking these to solve. Okay. Well, here is another. This is a third model. So we have seen 2 models till now. The third model is basically actual rearrangement of letters now. So there will be certain instructions given to you. Based on that, you will be rearranging the letters or writing new letters. So this is the first model, first question in the third model. So here is it. I'll give you 60 seconds to go through it, or rather first question. So I'll give you 90 seconds to understand this and write it. Your time starts now. Okay, so that's your 90 seconds. So what are they saying? They are saying that first letter should be replaced with its preceding letter. Okay, and the second letter should be written by the succeeding letter. So if you're looking at promotion, PROMOTION, the first letter, that is odd places, should be filled with the letter coming before P. So what comes before P? O. Whereas even places, the letter should be replaced with what comes after. So after R comes your S. Again, odd place O. What comes before O? N. Even place M. What comes after M? Again N. Odd place O. What comes before O? N. Even place T. What comes after T? STU. Similarly, I. What comes before I should be H. O. What comes after O should be N again. L, M, N, O, P. Sorry, P. This is P. And N. What comes before N should be M. So this is your new word formed. Now they are asking, in this new word formed, how many vowels are there? O is a vowel, U is a vowel. Only 2 vowels are there. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. This type of questions, in fact, this is not one type. There are many types here. Basically, the third model. So first model we have seen, where we are talking about formation of words using some letters. Second model we have seen, where we are looking at pairs. Third model we are seeing, which is not just one type, there are many types here. One of the types is this, where I am asking you to replace the letters. There can be other models. All these models now, all these types of questions in the third model comes, deal with replacing of letters, interchanging letters, or writing letters in the reverse order, and so on and so forth. All these are, call it as model 3, which is miscellaneous. Okay, let's take another question. Here is okay, this is going back to model 2. I don't want you guys to waste too much of time here. So let's go and take a look at model 3 only. Yes, look at this. Another type of question where everything has to be changed. So this is your miscellaneous type of question here. Take a look at this. 90 seconds once again to write everything correctly. The time starts now. So the questions I skipped, if we are able to finish all the types that I want to discuss, then we'll go back and solve them. Otherwise they're repetition, more or less. Sweetie says she's feeling as if we are playing chess by looking at these questions. Trust me, Sweetie, chess is not so easy. Okay? It's not as easy as chess. It's not as these questions are not as difficult as chess, or the other way around. Chess is not as easy as these questions. Okay, so that's your 90 seconds. What are they saying here? They're saying first 4 letters write in the reverse order, then next 5 reverse, again 6 reverse, then 7 reverse. So whatever is left, that also should be written in the reverse order. So we will not have too much of space horizontally, so I'm going to write it like this. Okay, I hope that's fine. So I will start with A, B, C, D. First 4 letters. Now I have to write the next 5. After D, E, F, G, H, I. Next 6 letters. J, K, L, M, N, O. Then 7 letters. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now whatever is left after V, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So W, X, Y and Z. This is the way in which they wanted you to arrange the alphabets. This is the first step. Now the question basically says, what will be the fourth letter to the right of the 12th letter? So start from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now 12th from the right is J. But we don't want J. We want fourth to the right of J. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth letter to the right of J. So fourth letter to the right of J is S, which happens to be option D. D for Delhi. Okay, I think the options are not visible. Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. I think, yeah, in between you are able to see the options. We'll do something about it. Can you just make sure that the options are visible? Yeah, so they'll be working on that. When the scroll is coming, the options are not visible properly. Yeah, so they'll just change it. My team is here. Thanks for pointing it out. Let's move on. Next question. Okay, here is another miscellaneous type of question. This time I'll give you only 60 seconds. It will not take you more than that. Your time starts now. Okay, here it's not a problem. I think options are visible clearly. Okay, so that's your 60 seconds. So what are they saying here? All consonants should be replaced by their preceding letters and all vowels should be replaced by their succeeding letters. So reasoning, R-E-A-S-O-N-I-N-G. So the vowels are E-A-O-I. So the vowels should be replaced by succeeding letters. So succeeding letters E-F-A-B O-P-I-J, and these should be replaced by, the consonants have to be replaced by the letters coming in forward. So that is Q, then comes your R, so R, before R comes your Q, then you have Q, F, B, then you have what comes before S, R comes before S, then P, then you have N, what comes before N, M, then what comes before N, M again, what comes before G, it is F. You can see that there are no vowels here. There are no more vowels here. Therefore, the answer is option A, none. It's a simple question. Okay. So once again, please don't think that all letter rearrangements are going to take time. You should know the structure. That's the reason why I clearly mentioned there are 3 categories of questions. So depending upon the category of question, you should decide whether you should take time and solve it or you should leave it for the last. So such kind of a question you can see, by the moment you read it in 5 seconds, you'll understand, okay, it can be done. It's not a very lengthy one. Okay, so please make sure that you understand the various types of questions that are there in letter rearrangement. Okay, so here we have, once again, okay, this is what I want you to try. Try it out in another, consonants and vowels, I believe. So take 90 seconds. Try it out. Your time starts now. Okay, that's 90 seconds. That's the correct answer, Aditya Kumar. Very good. So you're looking at profitability. Profitability. So first they're asking us to replace the letters consonants by preceding and vowels by succeeding. So if you rearrange each one of them, you will get A, B, this will be E, F, so this will be J, then I, it's a vowel, so J again, T, A, B, then we have O. O should be with, okay, something went wrong, my bad. This is not O. O, P, so this should be P, A, B, P. This is not A also, right? So why is it going wrong? Okay, my bad. I think I made an error in writing everything. Just putting it up again. Okay, so P should be preceding. What comes before P? P, L, M, N, O. O comes, then P. Then R. P, Q, and then R. O is a vowel, so O, L, M, N, O, P. So F is a consonant, so what comes before F? E comes before F. I is a vowel, so I, J. T is a consonant, so what comes before T? S comes. A is a vowel, so A, B. B is a consonant, so A. I is a vowel, so I, J. L is a consonant, L, I, J, K. K comes here. I is a vowel, so I, J. T. S comes before T, and Y. W, X, and then Y. So this is the new word formed. Now this new word has to be rearranged in the ascending order or alphabetical order. So when you write them in the alphabetical order, you will get A, B, E, J, 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 K, O, P, Q, S, S, X. This will be the ascending order or basically alphabetical order. Then in this they are saying delete the terms which are right to left. First I'm writing alphabetical order. Okay, right to left, and then and all the repeated letters are eliminated. So let me write. So this is basically from left to right. I've written it down. So they are saying right to left. So that's fine. So A, B, E, J, 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 K, O, P, Q, S, S, X. Now delete the unnecessary ones. J is repeated, S is repeated, that's it. So you get A, B, E, J, K, O, P, Q, S, X. This is what you have. Then they're asking then how many letters are between E and Q. E and Q, so we have 4 letters in between them. Hence the answer is D. Now, why did I initially not change this? Does it really matter? Guys, when you're talking about how many letters are in between, whether I'm counting from left to right or right to left, it doesn't matter. But one of you pointed out, so I just make sure that there is a, I write it down in the right way, but the order, that's what Vicky is also saying. Okay, fine, Vicky has already mentioned that. Right, so it won't make a difference because when you're counting from right to left or left to right, yes, if I'm saying what comes next, then that next is from left to right or right to left, that matters. But if I'm saying how many letters are in between them, then whichever way you write, it's the same. So you have to be careful about doing unnecessary steps depending upon the question. Okay, so the correct answer is D. Well, we have, okay, this is the same type of question coming again. We have more or less same type of questions coming again. So I think we'll do the last question over here. Please take 90 seconds. This is the last question for you guys today. We'll be closing with this. This is model 2 again. Okay, one of you has given D, everybody else is following suit and giving D. Let's see whether option D is the correct answer or not. So we want to go only in backward direction. Please keep that in mind. Only backward direction. So we have infection. I-N-F-E-C-T-I-O-N. So if you go by my approach, you'll start with N. So after N, you'll write only reverse. You don't have to write forward. So N and then O. Okay, so this is not matching. If you look at F, G, H, not matching. None of them is matching. Then if you're looking at E, E, F, G, H. So you can see F and F are matching. So you got one over here. Then if you're looking at C, D, E, F, G. So none of them are matching. If you're looking at T, U, V, W, X, Y. Obviously none of them will match. I, J, K, L, M, N. None of them are going to match. I, yes. None of them are going to match. No, yes, there is one matching. N and N. Okay, so one is matching because this is N and then comes your O, right? So this N and this I. So basically you have Ni matching. So this I and this N, and we had one more. What is that? E and F. Two matchings we've got. Then you're starting with O. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. None of them are matching. Then you have N again. N, okay, did we have N? Yeah, L, M, N, O. So O and O is matching anyway, so this is correct. So N and O is matching. Then let's see the others. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Obviously, if this is here, nothing was matching. Here also nothing will be matching over here for you. So that's fine. So you got totally 3 items, N, I, E, F and N, O. 3 pairs which are matching. Therefore, the answer is option A. So all of you who give the answer as D, please stop copying from the person who gives the first answer. It is not necessarily correct. It cannot be possible that all of you are making the same mistake. Okay, well, that brings me to the end of this particular session, my friends. So let's meet in the next session with another nice topic on logical ability or DI for that matter. I'll see you in the next one. All the best in your preparation till then.